Way in East Hollywood, and this is Bela Lugosi's last home. He lived in a small apartment here in 1956, just 1 year before he died. He had been released from a state hospital where he'd been committed for treatment as a drug addict.
Now.
And when he died broke and forgotten here in this small apartment. Okay, this is the apartment house where Albert Decker had one of the most bizarre suicides of anyone ever. He was found in his bathroom apartment, and he was hanging by a rope that was tied to both his feet and to one arm, and then it was tied to the end of the shower curtain rod. The rope was knotted tightly around his neck. He also had 2 hypodermic needles stuck in his body and a pair of handcuffs on him. And strangely enough, they ruled his death as a suicide, but then later a coroner said that it was an accident because they didn't have any information that he had planned to take his own life. And after he died, over 20 actors and actresses that had been associated with him in movies also died tragic deaths.
Okay. Right here was Walt Disney's first studio in 1945. 45? 25. I'll get it right at the clock. Okay.
Okay, this was the first home that Walt Disney lived in when he came to Hollywood. He moved in with his Uncle Robert and paid $5 a week for room and board. There was a small garage in back, and that's where he built his first cartoon stand, and he made his first Hollywood cartoon film, Alice's Wonderland. When Roy Disney was married, in the living room here, Walt was his best man, and the little garage that Walt used as his workshop sat neglected until 1978, and then it was brought to light by author Ken Schlesinger in This Is Hollywood. In 1981, the old garage was purchased and removed from the property. See Cummings Drive, private. I'll just take a picture of that. Say this is the gates going into it.
This is downtown LA and Hollywood from W.C. Fields area, which by the way is right up in there when you can't get to it.
Oh, Lily Tom.
Right to the sun. Okay, this is 2261.
This is where they almost had a perfect murder.
This was almost a perfect murder, and right now we're looking into the sun. Hold on just a second.
Yeah.
Now then, I will explain this in person.
Actor
We're going to wait a second.